And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his 3 pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96, great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all 3 of his pitches at any time.
The shortstop, Ricky.
Standing in, Ricky Latta is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. From the belt, the pitch, hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
To the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled.
Digging in, Ricky Latta.
The shortstop, Ricky Latta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But
on the bag,
on the bag,
on the bag.
Right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this. Digging in to try it again, Ricky Latta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up at second on that one.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Daniel Palka.
The left fielder, Daniel Palka.
Runners off for second. Got him swinging. The throw is right on time for Ramos to be credited with a caught stealing.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Robbie Yeager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
1-1.
Bouncer to the left side. Latta scoop. And there's out number 2. Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip.
Fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
He got the pitch he wanted.
Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. In his career against this pitcher, he brings with him a .313 batting average. On the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Into the box, Ricky Latta. He singled his last time up.
Ricky Latta.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to first. Morrison is there. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already. Settling in now, Pedro Cortez.
The third baseman, Pedro Cortez.
What? To short. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Ricky Latta. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Ricky Lara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 39 on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him, he hits him. Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4, the final in this game.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball on The Show. Ready now, Ricky Latta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ricky Lara.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone into the upper tank.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ricky Latta, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Morrison's there, and a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Ready for another chance, Lee Carlick. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to it. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Digging in once again, Ricky Latta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Reined in, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Latta.
Ricky Lara.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, and that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So here's Daniel Palka now. So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip.
Brandon Nimmo.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Now batting, Ricky Latta. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Now at the plate, Lee Carlet. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Throw to first, not in time as the run was across to score.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ricky Latta. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Line to the right side. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. And he will scramble back to third but get there safely.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he... Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2 the final score.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Now to the plate, Ricky Latta, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So here's the cleanup.
No left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It was a 2-for-5 effort from him in the series finale on Sunday.
Benintendi.
Hit hard to short. Played on the back. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust, be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many out the numbers as much as he can.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in for Boston, Scooter Gennett hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Latta. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Lara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. At the plate, Ricky Latta. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Shot on the ground is short. Latta gloves it. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. So digging in now, Ricky Latta. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Pulled toward right center field. Souza will get there as he takes care of this one for a long. So a big moment in the ball game here. Robert Hunter, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that the game tied. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 11.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the Windy City. Stepping in, Ricky Latta, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. From the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
There's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Moncada gloves it. 1 on to first, and they get them both.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ricky Latta, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now and
hang on, right here.
The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 4. Lara at third with 2 away. Grounded weakly toward third. Moustakas is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. No damage.